Hello viewers, you are welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I just want us to solve these questions together. Okay, so these questions, they are under completing the square method, which is a method that we use to solve quadratic equations, the other method that we use to solve quadratic equations. Okay, so let's solve together these questions. We say solutions. Okay, so start with number one. Okay, number one is x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so if you can see these questions, they are different. There is this, there is that, there is that. Okay, so make sure that you watch the full video so that you get the full understanding of this topic. Okay, make sure you watch the full video. I'm going to explain some concepts here, okay, on each and every question. Make sure that you understand. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So the first step to do is you copy these two, okay, the way they are. So we are going to copy them, x squared plus 2x, like that. Then leave some space here for this. Okay, so leave some space, just go direct where the equal sign is. Then this constant, move it this side. Okay, this, move it the other side, which is when this is positive, when it comes this side, or this is negative, when it comes this side it becomes positive 3, positive 3. What you don't need to forget is that this is A, this is B, this is C under a quadratic equation. We say a quadratic equation is an equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, so these are just the coefficients. A coefficient is a number attached to a letter. That is what a coefficient is. So a number that is attached to a letter, like this one, it is 2. So this is a coefficient. So if you look at it here, this is what? It is b. Okay, so this is b here. This is the way they are. So now, what you do here, when you leave this space, what you are supposed to do here, you are supposed to add half of what? Of b. So you know that b in our equation, here, this is b. Okay, so b, the coefficient of b here is what? Is 2. So now we are saying that here we need to add. Adding is positive addition. Okay, so add half of what? Half of b. What is half of b? So half of b is just a matter of multiplying 1 over 2 times 2. That is what we call half. Okay, so which means that 2 into 2 is just 1, 1, 1. So meaning that when you multiply 1, it's just 1. So half of 2 is 1. So when we say half of 4, so half of 4 we multiply 1 over 2 times 4, which is going to give you what? It is going to give you 2. So half of 5 we multiply it by 5, by 1 over 2, like that. So half of 5 you are going to have, it is 5 over 2. Don't forget this. Make sure that you get it right. Okay, so I was just trying to explain that you need to add half of b. So half of b, we found that half of b, okay, is equal to what? Is equal to 1. Half of b is equal to 1. So add half of b here. So add half of b. Half of b is what? Is 1. But square it. Okay, square it. Then whatever that you are doing this side, do it the other side. So here we are adding half of b as well. Remember this, whatever that you are doing this side, do it the other side. Okay, so add half of b, but square it. All right, so that is how we do it. Then here you get those that are squared on this side. Okay, put them together. So those that are squared, there is this one, there is x. Okay, don't get the square, but get the x. Even this one, it is what? 1. Okay, so then this is b. Okay, this is b. This will only give you the what? The sign. So just get the sign of b and forget about it. So just get the sign of b, which is positive. So put it here and forget about it. Okay, so then those squares, just put one square like that. This means that this is a square of this, of x, then this square is also a square of what? Of 1, like that. So this only gives you the sign. If it is negative, get the negative, put it here. Okay? Then just forget about everything. This is that. This is that. Okay? So just put the equal sign like that. I'm sure you're understanding here. So here, this side, we say 3. What is 1 squared? 1 squared is just 1. So just plus 1 like that. So it will be x plus 1 squared is equal to 3 plus 1, that is 4. Okay. Then it will be here now. To get rid of this square, you introduce the square root on both sides. So this goes with that. Alright. Then what we are going to have? We are going to have x plus 1 is equal to, remember, whenever you introduce a square root, meaning that there is going to be a positive and a negative number. So what is the square root of 4? A square root of 4 is what? Is 2. Okay, so now you can complete by solving. X is equal to, so meaning that here there is x plus 1 equal to 2, or x plus 1 equal to negative 2, like that. That is what it means. There is a positive and a negative value here. So mean that here we are going to have x is equal to 2 minus 1. X is equal to 2 minus 1, that is 1. Then here we are going to have x is equal to negative 2 minus 1, then x is equal to negative 3. Then you are done. As simple as that. So that's how you solve a quadratic equation, and we, by using the method which is called completing the square method. Okay, so we're done with question 1. Now I hope you've understood. If you didn't get it, you get it from the second question. So let's solve the second question together. All right. So the second question here, we have this. This is second question. That is 3x squared is equal to 15 minus 4x, like that. Okay. So that is the second question. Now, what you need to do is that, you know, a quadratic equation is supposed to be arranged in this form. Okay, so the one that is squared is supposed to be on your left hand side, followed by the one which is attached to letter x power 1. Okay, power 1, like that. Then the constant then equal to 0, like that. So you need to arrange it in a form like this. That is the first step. So we are going to say 3x squared, then this is the one that is supposed to follow, which is x, which is x power 1, like that. Okay, so it's going to be, this is negative 4. When it crosses the equal sign, it will be positive 4x. Then it will be negative 15 equal to 0. Then that is a quadratic equation. But the rules now of completing the square method, okay, take note of this here. So it says that if the coefficient of A, only the coefficient of what? The coefficient of A. The coefficient of A in the equation, it is this. I said that the coefficient is a number attached to the letter. So the number attached to the letter A, this is A, okay? So this is our A here, this is our B, this is our C. So the number that is attached to letter A, the number that is attached to x squared, it is 3 here. So now the rules, they are saying that if the coefficient of A is greater than 1 or less than, or what, or less than what, less than 1. If it is greater than 1, if A, this is A, if A is greater than 1 or it is less than 1, so greater than 1, I mean it would be 2, 3, 4, going forward like that, okay? So this is what it means if it is greater than 1. And less than 1, meaning that it is negative 1, starting from negative 1, negative 4, negative 2, negative, like that. If it is like that, then what you are supposed to do is to divide the coefficient of A like that, okay? Like that, meaning that the quadratic equation will be what? This is A will go, then it will be x squared plus b a x plus c over A equal to A into 0, it is going to give you 0. So take note of this. If A is greater than 1 or it is less than 1, take note of that. So let's look at our A here. Is it greater than 1 or it is less than 1? So this is greater than 1, okay? So what we are going to do before we start solving it is to divide the coefficient of A, okay? Is to divide the coefficient of A. So meaning that this will go, we will have x squared plus 4 over 3x minus 3 into 15. What is 3 into 15? 3 into 15 is what? It is 5. Then equal to 0. So meaning that this is our quadratic equation that we are supposed to solve by using completing the square method. I hope you are getting it here. All right, now from here, you know that from here, from this quadratic equation, our A, this is our A, this is our B, this is our C. So we are only interested in what? In our B. So our B is equal to what? Is equal to 4 over what? Over 3. That is our B. That is our B. Okay? That is our B. So what we are going to do is, let's solve this equation according to how we solved the last equation. So we are going to have x squared plus 4 over 3x. That is the first step that we did. Then you leave some space. This constant, when it comes this side, it becomes positive 5, like that. Then here you need to add, okay? You need to add half of B. we need to add what? Half of b. So what is that half of b? So half of b, you multiply it by what? By half. Half is 1 over 2. Okay, so this is going to be 4 times 1. So this is going to be 4 times 1 like that, or you can divide. So 4 or 2 into 2, it's 1. 2 into 4, it's what? It's 2. Then 2 times 1 is 2. Then 3 times 1. So meaning that our b is equal to what? 2 over what? Over 3, like that. That is half of b. Okay, that is what? Half of b. So we are going to add it here. Okay, 2 over what? Over 3. But remember to what? To square it. So plus 2 over 3, square it. So that is what we said. Okay, so that is what we said here. I hope you're getting the point here. Then what I said is you need to get those that are in square, those that are squared. Okay, you put them together. So we are going to get x, then this is 2 over 3. Then b will give you the sign. So the sign is what? Is positive. You just put positive like that. Then you put them in a bracket, square them. This square is for this and it's for that. Okay. Then you put the equal sign. I hope you are getting it there. So this is going to be 5 plus. So now this square, it means that it is a square of 2. It is also a square of 3. So what it means is they are just like this. 2 squared over 3 squared. And this square, it means just 2 times 2. Okay, like that, which is 4. All right. So the square of 2 is what? Is 4. The square of 3 is 9. Then this is just a fraction. You can solve it. So this is going to be a 9. That's the common denominator. Then 1 into 9, it is what? It is a 1. It is 9. Then 9 times 5, 9 times 5, it's 45. Okay, it is 45. 9 times 5, it's 45. Then there is plus. Okay, then 9 into 9 is 1. 1 times 4, that is going to be 4. Don't forget that this side there is x plus 2 over 3, then squared like that. So 45 plus 4, that is going to be 49. Okay, so that is going to be 49. So if we solve it, so it's going to be x plus 2 over 3 squared, then it is equal to 45 plus 4, that is going to be 49 over what? Over 9, like that. Okay, so let me just try to create more space. Let me just try to create some space here. Let me try to create some space. Okay, so let me just bring it up here. So it is x plus 2 over 3, then squared is equal to 49 over 9. Okay, so from here I said that to get rid of the square, you introduce the square root on both sides. Okay, so meaning that we are going to have this is going to go with that. Then we have x plus 2 over 3 is equal to positive or negative. What is the square root of 49? The square root of 49 is just 7. Okay, 7 times 7 is 49. So what about the square root of 9? The square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 3, it is 9. So from here now, there is So you can solve it. There is x plus 2 over 3 is equal to positive 7 over 3, or x plus 2 over 3 is equal to negative 7 over 3. That is what is there. So from here you can collect the like term since you want to find the value of x. So it will be over 3, then this is positive. When it comes this side it becomes negative 2 over 3. Okay, then you find the common denominator, which is 3. Okay, then 3 into 3, that is 1. 1 times 7, that is 7, minus 3 into 3, 1. 1 times 2, that is 2. So we are going to have x is equal to 7 minus 2. What is 7 minus 2? So 7 minus 2, you're going to find that 7 minus 2, it is what? It is 5. Then to be over 3. Over 3. So this is the first answer. Okay, that is the first answer. So from here again you can find the value, okay, which is equal to negative 7 over 3 minus 2 over 3. So that is 3, then you're going to have negative 7 minus 2. Okay, then x is equal to negative 7 minus 2, that is that will be negative 9 over 3, and x will be equal to negative 3. Since 3 into 9, that is going to be what? It is going to be 3. Okay, so we have found the value of x. Okay, so that is how you do it. That is how you do it. So should I find this, or you will find? But let me just find this. I'm sure you've understood. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Okay, so the third question we have, so we are going to arrange it, okay, in that form. So we are going to have negative 3x squared, then this comes inside, it will be negative 10x, then this is just already decided and it is in positive, so it is going to be positive 32 equal to 0, like that. Okay, so from here now we know that this is less than the coefficient of a is less than 1, so we divide this coefficient with everything. Okay, negative 3, like that. Then the negative and the negative will make a positive, so it will be x squared. Then negative, this is negative, negative divided by negative, it is positive. Okay, so that is going to be 10 over what? 3x. Negative into positive, that is going to give you negative. Okay, that's going to give you negative. When you multiply negative times a positive, it's going to give you negative. Okay, so from here 3 into that, it's not going to give you an exact number, it will be in decimals, and you're not using a calculator, so we are going to say it's 32 divided by 3, then equal to 0. So this is what you're going to use. This is your A, this is your B, this is your C. Okay, so what is half of B? So half of B, our B is what? Our B is what? Is 10 over 3. So multiplied by 1 over 2, that is what half of B is. So half of B, it is going to be what? 2 into this, it is 5. So meaning that we are going to have 5 over 3, like that. Okay, so that is what we are going to have. This is half of B. Okay, so let's solve together. So this is going to be, you copy these two, so that is x squared plus 10 over 3x, then you leave the space, equal sign, then this becomes positive when it comes this side, that's going to be 32 over 3. Okay, so you add half of b, which is 5 over what? 3, but square it. Whatever you do this side, do it the other side. So that's going to be 5 over 3 squared. Okay, so from here now you get those that are squared, so that is x. Okay, then that is 5 over 3. Then you get the sign of b and forget b. So the sign of b is positive. Then you get the square there. You put it like this, equal sign. I'm sure you've understood that. So that's why I'm solving it this way. This is going to be 32 over 3 plus square root, 5 squared. 5 squared, this is just 25. Okay, 25. Then 3 squared, it is going to be what? 9. Alright, so from here now we can find the common denominator, which is 9. 3 into 9, that is what? 3. 3 times 32. What is 3 times 32? So 3 times 32, you're going to find that it is what? It is 96. Then it plus 9 into 9, that's 1. 1 times 25, that is going to be 25. Okay. Then here it is x plus 5 over 3 squared is equal to, what is 96 plus 25? What is 96 plus 25? That is what? 121. So that is going to be 121 over 9, like that. Okay, so let me just try to create some space. Let me try to create some space here. So we need to get rid of a square, right? Okay, we need to get rid of a square, meaning that we introduce a square root on both sides. So this goes with that, meaning that we are going to have this, just copied x plus 5 over 3. Then it will be equals positive or negative. Okay, so we are looking at this. So what is the square root of 121? So the square root of 121, you know that it is what? It is 11. Okay, it is 11 over the square root of 9. It is what? It is 3. Okay, so we create some space, right? So then here it will be what? It will be x plus 5 over 3 is equal to 11 over 3, or x plus 5 over 3, it is equal to negative 11 over 3, like that. Then the like terms, x is equal to 11 over 3 minus 5 over 3. From here, you know this is 3. Then here you find 11 minus 5. So 11 minus 5, x, you're going to find that x is 6 over 3. So 6 over 3, that is just 2, meaning that x is equal to what? To 2. That is your first value. X is equal to 2. Coming to this, so x is equal to negative 11 over 3, then minus 5 over 3. You're going to have x is equal to over 3 like that, then you're going to have negative 11 minus 5. So this is going to be negative 16 like that over what? Over 3. So this is the other value. So that is how you solve questions and completing the square method. So if you are new to this YouTube channel, remember to subscribe. Okay, remember to subscribe, and if you need tuitions, you can contact me on 0975 334 this there is 54778. You can WhatsApp me on that line. Thank you for watching. I've been your tutor, Patrick Divine. Thank you.